Hello everyone, this is Ashish Seni from Innovate Yourself. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am back with another video on Rasa chatbot. But this time, I am actually not coming up with a topic, but a problem that I actually faced while I was installing Rasa chatbot on my new laptop. In fact, you can say on my new MacBook Pro. And the thing is, in my MacBook Pro, I am having M1 processor. So what happens is when I used to install Rasa on my MacBook Pro and with the M1 processor, let me show you what happened. So can you see what happened? When I install Rasa, it installed successfully. But when I actually try to create my basic project through this Rasa init hyphen no hyphen prompt, at that time, it's simply showing me this thing, right? So what is this? So this simply means that actually I am having M1 processor, and just because MacBook Pro comes with the full security feature and MacBook Pro M1 processor doesn't allow you to install Rasa chatbot on your system directly. But I have found a solution. So I can tell you like how we can do that thing, how we can install Rasa chatbot on MacBook Pro, that too with M1 processor. So that is what I'm gonna show you today, right? Because I also face the same thing, right? In fact, you can see right now also, right? I am facing this issue. Just because of that, I am unable to actually create a new project, right? So let me show you how I'm gonna do that. So for that, let me go to the browser where actually I found a solution, and in fact I found that solution on the Rasa community itself, right? So for that, let me go in here. Yeah, so this is a website, or let's say this is a community website link where I have found the solution, right? And don't worry about the link, I will leave a link in the description. You can check it in there and you can use this, like how you can install your Rasa chatbot on your MacBook Pro with M1 processor. So let me show you that, right? So here what happened is you have to follow up some steps, because over here there are some of the dependencies which you need to first of all install on your Rasa chatbot, on your MacBook Pro, so that it allow your MacBook to install Rasa X, or let's say or to install Rasa on your MacBook Pro, right? So that is what we are gonna do, right? So for that, firstly, you can see this is the first command, and in fact this is the first step for the system dependencies. Similarly, the next is the Conda environment. You have to create that one, and the last one is we have to create one file, and after that the last thing is we will be installing Rasa chatbot. So right, so this is the way how we are gonna do it. So for that, let me actually do this thing. First of all, copy this link, right? And I will install the system dependencies, right? So firstly, let me do this. And in fact, we are not going to use this virtual environment which I have right now. So first of all, let me deactivate it. Okay. Okay, leave it. Anyways, let's continue. It's something else that is not letting it deactivate it, right? Okay, it is asking me for the password, so I will enter the password for my system, right? Now it will tell me like press enter to continue, so I will simply press enter or return button, because on MacBook Pro it's return, not enter actually. So I'll press that, and now it will start installing the dependencies. So we'll have to wait for it to install, right? All right, so this step is done, right? Installation successful, you can see, right? So once this is done, now we'll move to the next step, and we'll run the next command, which is this one, to install some of the packages, right? So we'll be installing them. So just write this one, then now install it. Okay, just because I have already done this step, right? Because on my system also I was unable to do it, so I already installed these dependencies. So that is why it is telling me like these are already installed, so why should I install it again, right? So that's why this step is showing me. But in your case, it will start installing it, and it will successfully install all the dependencies which I just installed, right? So this is the way like how you will be doing it. And yeah, so the system dependencies installation part is done. Now the next thing is that we will be creating a Conda environment, and how we will be creating that and how we will be installing the packages, that I will show you right now, right? So for that, you can see there is one file with the name env.yml. So we'll be creating that. Inside that, we'll copy all these stuff, right? So first of all, let me just create this file, right? So let's say touch, and I'll create this one on the present directory itself, right? So over here, and in fact I can delete all these things which is not of any use to me, right? All right, so let me delete this one. Okay, so now I have this file, and inside this I will simply copy all the stuff that is shown to me here, right? So let me copy all of it. Okay, so I will copy all of them and I'll paste it inside, right? Over here, if you think like you need to change something, you can change it in here, right? But in my case, I will not be making any changes, because firstly I just want to have this installation done. I just want to have all these things working properly, right? So that's why I'm not going to change anything. So I'll simply copy and paste everything, right? So that's all I'm gonna do, right? So this is what I'm doing right now. And once you have this file with you, just save it and move to the next step, and that is just do all these things, just give the permissions and everything, right? So first of all, just change the permissions for this. Just go in here, next second one, copy, paste it up, press enter, 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 enter. Just say yes, just say yes. Okay, so everything is done, right? Now the next thing is this last one. Copy this one and execute it. Okay, yeah, it is done, right? Next, yeah, next this one, we will be creating a virtual environment, right? And for creating a virtual environment, we have already created this file in which we have all the dependencies for this, like what packages we'll be using and all. Because what happens is here there is a compatibility issues also, right? So for the compatibility issues, we need to figure this up. So that's why I'm actually using all these packages with the particular versions that I'm gonna use, right? And also I'm gonna specify what name I'm gonna give it, and I will not use the same name because in my case I already have this virtual environment. So I will simply say, let's say Rasa M1 for example, because it's related to M1 processor, so I'm giving it a name like that, right? So just press enter and wait for it to create your virtual environment, right? So let's wait for it. All right, so our virtual environment is created successfully, right? Now we just need to activate it. So for that, you can see the command. You can simply copy and paste this up and you can activate the virtual environment. You can see the Conda environment is activated now, right? Now when you have created a Conda environment successfully and you have also activated it, then you just need to install Rasa of the version that you want to install. In my case, we will be installing 3.0.2, which is the SDK for that, right? So similarly 3.0.4 will be the version for it, right? So this is the commands. Just install all the three one by one and it will successfully install your Rasa successfully on your virtual environment. So currently if I will check for the version, you can see Rasa is not installed yet, right? So I will start installing it, right? And after that I will show you that I have the virtual environment activated or no, right? Okay, I think there is some issue. And what's that? Okay, there is nothing. I just run it again and this time it's working absolutely fine. That's not a problem. Sometimes what happens is it shows you the error in this way, but don't worry. If in case you get this error, just try again. Once you will try again, it will execute it. Like you can see, this time it's done, right? Now the next one, let's install Rasa SDK, and right now we are installing it through the GitHub repository, right? So we'll install it now. All right, this is installed. Now the last one, just run this one as well. All right, so now you can see Rasa is installed successfully. Now the next thing is we can check it like here, like how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna check it. You can see. Okay, just go back over here. So you can see the Rasa version is 3.0.4, Rasa SDK version is 3.0.2, right? So you can see in this way we have installed Rasa successfully, and now the next step is, like we have to install Rasa X, and in fact this Rasa X installation was also done previously also, but the thing is at that time we were unable to actually use that thing, right? We were unable to actually initialize the project, right? So in this time you can see this statement is also working, right? Previously you can see like it was generating the error, but this time it's not like that. This time you're having this output and we have this thing. So the next thing is we can simply initialize the project, right? So let me start it. So you can see here this time it's at least doing some work. Previously when I run this statement, it was directly generating the error and it was like terminating it, but this time it's not terminated yet, and still it is going on. That means it's absolutely working fine. So let's wait for it to finish and we'll see whether it's actually working or not, right? You can see it's checking up the configuration also, means yeah, you can see it's working absolutely fine. Now it's training your model, in fact training your basic model. All right, so you can see the model is created out successfully, and in fact you can say the model is trained successfully, and also all the files are present in here, or let's say the basic files for your Rasa chatbot are present in here. Now the last thing is that we can check that whether it's actually working or no, or let's say we can talk to the bot or no. So for that I will simply open Rasa shell and I'll see that it is giving me the replies or not, right? So you can see the Rasa server is started. Now it's about to start your Rasa chatbot so that we can talk to it. See, it's working absolutely fine. So congratulations to all of you. If you have reached this step, that means you have successfully installed Rasa chatbot on your MacBook Pro with M1 processor, right? So in short, now we will be able to create your own Rasa project. In fact, any kind of chatbot that you want to build. So this is the way like how we can do it, and now you can simply have a conversation with the basic chatbot, right? So let's say I'm good, right? See, great, carry on. So this is the way like how we can simply install Rasa chatbot on your MacBook Pro with M1 processor. So this is all about this. I hope this video was actually and really helpful for you guys if in case you were unable to install Rasa chatbot on your MacBook Pro. I hope this video is informative and you have loved it. So please don't forget to hit the like button, and also if you want to keep in touch with our channel and if you want to get so many videos regarding the helpful topics that you actually looking for, then please click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss any videos from our side. And also please do share with your friends so that they can also get benefit of this. So that's all for today. I hope this was really helpful, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.